Have you ever wanted to know about the future, love, dreams, money,
sucks about us?
Well, then you're in luck because we read tarot cards.
And we do it seriously.
We know we're being funny, but it's real. Real magic.
We used to be an Instagram live show.
And then a live show in front of an audience.
Yay! And now, a podcast.
So sit back, relax, and trust the process.
Welcome to The Tarot Show. Hi. What a little comedy of errors you and I are living. Well, welcome to The Tarot Show.
Miss us?
We missed you.
We missed you.
Yeah, we're back from our little hiatus. I said it should be called a biatus right before we started recording, and that's how we knew we were ready. The jokes are there.
We're hot. We're coming in hot.
Han, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I made a little drink for us, and it's it's a little stiff.
Yeah, you plopped it right in front of me and said, it's stiff.
We're kind of in a frenzy trying to figure out a new SD card.
We actually were planning to come back a little sooner, but we've had I lost the SD card somewhere in my editing foibles, and then I went and bought a new one, and then we were trying to format the dang thing. Mm-hmm. And the little computers are giving us a trouble.
Bob's your uncle. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
Exactly. I'm looking at YouTube videos. Hannah's making drinks.
Yeah.
We're slinging back shots. We're on the couch again.
Back on the couch. Feels good.
On the couch again.
I can't wait to be on the couch again.
Well, anyways, this is going to be one of our tarot shows where we read tarot cards for the listeners. Mm-hmm. We will basically say if you identify with the number 1, 2, or 3, that will be the reading for you. Once we get through all the rest of the other show that we do.
Yeah.
We also do want to plug that we have a live show coming up. Been plugging it for a minute.
Yeah.
But it's getting close.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's on Friday, March 29th. Hannah went and stapled flyers around East LA today.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
I printed out a bunch of our flyers from my work. Woo. We used their black ink. So thank you for that, Bob Iger. And yeah, other than that, I guess we'll just hop right back into our show.
Yeah, that is apt because it's the spring equinox today.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
And
right now, West Coast, it's like 8 o'clock.
Look at that. Look outside, Han.
Oh, a police chase.
Oh, truly. With a helicopter and everything. Aww. Don't you love living right by the 5 freeway?
Oh, yeah. City living.
Did I ever tell you about the night I heard like a massive car accident? Because it's like right where the 2 is.
Uh-huh.
And I like heard it. It was definitely a pileup. And I came and I like went out onto the deck. And it was just like me and my little like white nightgown ruffling in the wind as I looked over the corner of the deck at the accident.
Wow.
I was like a little ghost haunting my own life. And then I was like, I'm cold, I'm tired, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, up until that moment, it's very Wuthering Heights.
Yes, yeah. Or like, there's this movie that my sisters and I used to watch like back in like late 80s, early 90s or whatever. And it was this woman on a cliff. It was kind of like a scary movie. And there's this like woman in a white nightgown on a cliff. And they like saw her as a ghost. And then these kids were like trying to figure it out. I don't know. It's one of those memories where my sisters and I are like, how do we even find out what that movie is?
Right.
But it was like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Any updates from pre-hiatus that you would like to sort of pull through? How's depression?
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
How's work?
I'd have to find more work. My shifts, it's tough times out there. So
Right to the whiskey.
I'm really scared. I'm scared. But yeah, I am scared, but it's fine.
Yes.
This happens.
I have watched you swing from many vine to many vine. And I feel like it's oddly in these moments where I am the least scared.
Wow.
Is when you're the most scared.
Right.
Because I'm like, it'll happen.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been slacking on the stenography
front.
Well, that's a big switch. You know what I mean? It's hard to figure out something large scale like that when you're like, okay, rent is due on the 1st, and if I do this chunk here and that, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta look at your own plate first.
Yeah.
And then you can start looking into the sky for the dreams.
Whoa. Tony Robbins?
From the plate to the sky, Tony Robbins. And then he just cold, like, pencil dives into a fucking little cold pool. One of those little square ones. I wish we had one of those so I could punctuate my thoughts with that.
Little plunk.
Yeah. Like, Han, you know what it is? You gotta clean your own plate first. Plunk.
Dickie, what's new with you?
What is new with me? Big scale stuff, nothing new. Small scale stuff, I think I'm figuring out mouth tape.
Oh. Okay.
The deep listeners will remember I cursed it once because it was essentially strangling me in the middle of the night. But I have come up with a small hack where you can tape your mouth a little bit open. It's funny though, because then you feel like a ventriloquist dummy because it sort of like clacks your mouth shut. Like you can't open, like sleep with it fully slack open or whatever. And you could breathe a little bit, like you kind of whistle in and out of there so you don't feel like you're dying. And then slowly get better and better. And train yourself a little bit instead of, diving right off the cliff.
Like the lady in the white nightgown.
Exactly. One day that will be me. Maybe that's why I was on the edge of the deck. I was like, but I'm the kind of person where I'm like, if I jumped, I would fly. Like, I don't think I would die. Because I'm such an optimist. I'm like, I think I would fly away.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. And I believe you. That's what's also crazy is that I think you're right.
That's why I'm not suicidal, is because I couldn't. I'd fly away.
You'd just fly.
I would just fly. And then, like, if I shot myself, I would just heal. Just become an X-Man. Like, whoa.
Damn.
Cool.
The power that has.
It's just about faith. Plonk.
Plonk.
It's about the faith you have in yourself.
Plonk.
Plonk. Anyways, and then like I went and saw Dune 2 with Lone Star. And then ever since then, we haven't been able to figure out our schedules. Oh. Kind of makes you feel like no one gives enough of a shit.
Okay, that's one. Let's reframe.
That's one interpretation. Another would be it's just truly the timing hasn't been working out, and we are both. That was the thing I was kind of trying to say. It's like, when you're like in this like phase where you're like being cool and you're sort of like, yeah, if they like reach out, I'm here. But the problem is like I don't think he understands that I am probably the busiest bitch that has ever like used Google Calendar. Like I've got stuff all the time, and in fact, that's like my big struggle right now is to kind of like take more time purposefully for myself.
Right.
Plonk. Plonk. But so then when he's like, hey, like, do you want to hang out, want to watch Oppenheimer today? And I was like, I can't. We're reading tarot at Justine's. And then the next day, well, but do you want to do it Saturday? I'm like, I can't. I'm going to Newport to see my family.
Right.
And that's a whole day. I'm spending the night there because we're getting hammered. Because we're forcing my family to watch The Fellowship of the Ring. We're doing it to cheer up my dad. And my family is very funny because we split, as you know, amongst people who love Lord of the Rings, and then a small number of the family that does not like it at all and is forced to watch the extended version like every Christmas. And so we actually didn't watch it this Christmas because it's my mom who doesn't like it. And then my brother-in-law, like Kelsey Farley, hates it. And so they're always in the kitchen like grumbling whenever we're watching it. And when we went on Saturday and watched the whole thing. And now my oldest niece, Liara, has joined the anti-Lord of the Rings. It was so funny. She's like, she's like, it's going forever. Screaming into like the cushion of the seat. Just putting her face into the cushion. Like, why? And we're like, sorry.
Sorry, girlfriend.
Well, it's Mordor's far.
It's fine. And those little hobbits are so short.
Yeah.
It takes them forever.
Anyways, of course, I have no time to see Lone Star in that. I'm watching a 4-hour movie with my family and holding them together, making them all watch it. So anyways, I think he's starting to figure it out, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. It's hard to give a shit too when there's so much stuff happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's the latest with that.
I just don't know about life, man. Just don't know if this thing is for me. Like,
It's funny because when you say it, it has a different tone. She's wondering.
I'm just asking questions. What is the point?
I feel like the point is for you and I love this. You've decided to call it plugging in, which is when you and I are both like, you're on the chaise lounge and I'm on the couch and we're both under an electric blanket.
Oh yeah, we're docking.
Yes.
But not, is that a sexual thing?
Is it?
When it's like something with poop or your butt or there is some, I think there is like a sexual docking, but like, I mean like a like the little vacuum, a Roomba.
Yes.
Like you're docking your charger.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So funny. Like with your poop or your butt.
I think there's a poopy dick element.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's hard too is when you have all those 8th grade phrases in your head and you're like, but some of them are fake, but they're like, you know, also real because you know what they are and we've all agreed. Like
Right.
the mustache one or whatever.
Is that a Dirty Sanchez?
Yes.
Racist, first of all.
First of all. Dirty Sanchez X is what you're supposed to say. Just kidding. No one likes the X.
No one likes the X.
Yeah, it's like why would you gender the Dirty Sanchez? Yeah, just all those things. So then sometimes when someone tells me a new thing, I'm like, whoa, like my brain is like scans through all those like nasty things I filed away when I was in the 8th grade. Mm-hmm. Like donkey, whatever. I don't know.
But anyway, you're gonna say the point of life is us
Docking.
docking.
I was gonna say the point of us is the poop in the butt thing. Mm-hmm. No, it's just like you and I, each in our little chair, watching The Traitors, because we just finished watching The Traitors Australia,
Season 2.
Shout out Brett.
Oh, shout out Brett.
You want to talk about family?
Yeah,
That man is family to us. What he has done for us,
I can never repay him.
the generosity,
A beautiful, beautiful man.
a beautiful mind,
Yeah.
a beautiful man. Plank.
He's one of our 7 listeners. Our listenership has grown. We've got Brett.
No, actually,
Beautiful Brett. We have April.
I was gonna say April Mouton got bumped to number 1.
She's number 1.
And all she had to do was tell me that she wanted that. I love her so much. And she is postpartum, let us remember. And she genuinely told me it hurt her feelings that we didn't have her in our top 5.
A gross oversight.
A gross oversight. I love that. I love when someone tells me that. And it touched me. It made me so happy. I was like, this is something I can fix immediately. Also, it's not really top 5. It's really just the number of listeners we have. Mm-hmm. But she's number 1 either way.
She's number 1, baby.
So AP Mouton, little sheep, number 1. Number 2, Brett,
Yep.
the most generous king.
Generous king.
Number 3,
Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear. He literally demanded we record tonight so he could listen. Mm-hmm. And I heard you you were talking to him on the phone, and I was like, I know what he's saying. He's saying, "Are you gonna record tonight?"
You girls are going to record tonight, right?
At least one episode.
He's so bossy. He's such a bossy little bitch.
Capricorn.
Yeah.
It's that Cap energy. Mm-hmm. I'm just Cap. And then number 4, Proto Moon.
Proto Moon.
Yeah.
FKA Funky Boss.
He texts me that he likes the episodes.
What a sweetie.
It's such a nice thing. And then number 5,
One Miss Jessica Jardin.
Yeah.
JJJLA.
JJJLA. Number 6,
Genevieve in Canada.
yeah, it's got to be.
And Genevieve, you're only number 6 because we haven't met you.
Right. I mean, I've mailed a thing to you.
Yeah.
I know your address. I don't remember it, but I could find it.
Are we being crazy right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. I could cut it all out.
Just checking it. Oh. Yeah, we'll just cut it out.
We'll just cut the whole thing out.
Like we always do.
Yeah, like I always do. All right. I know.
All right, well, should we cleanse the space, cleanse the deck, and do some readings?
Yeah. Oh, did we do all 7 of our listeners? Because I think our 7th is our hater that pooped on our deck. Just can't forget her.
Yeah, I can't forget. If you pooped on our deck, we see you. And also, our haters are our greatest motivators. And thank you. Thank you for your energy.
Thank you for your energy, and you're welcome for the content.
Yeah. And I hope your day gets better.
and we're just as obsessed with you as you are with us. We're mutuals.
Remember that? I sent you that little tweet today that was like, imagine not liking me and I'm just at home putting ribbons in my hair.
Imagine not liking me and I'm just at home putting ribbons in my hair and you're on the other side of the glass door taking a huge shit.
We are not the same.
We're not the same. Beautiful.
And just reminding y'all again, we have a live show at UCB in LA on Friday, March 29th. The Tarot Show Bad Friday. It's at 10 p.m. Tickets are $10. And if you follow us on Instagram or go to the UCB Comedy website, you can purchase your tickies.
UCBcomedy.com. And our guest is Nicole Byer. It's incredible.
She's going to be so funny. I'm so excited to read her cards.
I'm dressing up like a hot priest, and I hope no one from work sees my Instagram posts about it.
And I'm dressing up as a nun, and it's the second time I've been a nun for our live show because I like nuns a lot. Well,
because I like nuns a lot. Nuns are cool.
they are really cool.
I love them. I think. Did you like Sister Act a lot growing up?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't watch it a ton, but
Like if it was on, you'd be like, cool.
yeah, when it's on the USA Network,
Yeah.
I'm seated.
She's kneeling.
I'm kneeling. I'm in prayer. If it's on TNT,
She's receiving it.
honey,
She's got her boots on. And she's got her seatbelt on.
take me to Sister Act land.
Jesus, take the remote. And don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
and hold it far away from me. All right.
All right, enough funny business.
Enough funny business. Time for more funny business.
Yeah.
It's time for.
We got to cleanse our bodies first.
Oh my God.
I know. Being so crazy.
It's okay. I'll change this part too.
All right, well, should we cleanse our bodies? And we cleanse the space. So I lit some sage. Let's cleanse our dirty little bodies.
And we cleanse them with a shot of Fireball. Hannah, from the womb
To the tomb.
tastes like dawn breaking. Tastes like spring equinox. Tastes like a little when a snail stretches out of its shell and the little antenna ears. Are those ears or eyes?
Oh my God. Or are they neither?
Or are they
both?
neither? Are they feelers? What are the two little pokey up things?
If you know.
Because if I'm drawing it, I put eyeballs.
Eyes. I do too.
But like, I don't think there's eyeballs there. Also, that's a pretty complex sort of organ for a
Little fucking ass snail.
for a little fucking ass snail. Like a fuck ass Bob, but it's a fuck ass snail.
I love to draw a snail. The swirly shell
Yeah.
and the little wavies with the little snail trail, like so cute.
That is cute. I love to draw a pig.
Aw.
Because you could do two little W's and then an M and then a little curly, and you could connect it with a big circle and it makes and a backwards E for the nose. And so it's like you could just draw like that was like, like a Stussy. I could just draw that like on the cover of my fucking science book for forever.
You're tagging over like the fucking hazards in Highland Park, just a little pig with a backwards E for a nose.
Yeah. Just my tag sign, "I'll do."
Oh, that'll do, pig. Got us again.
Yeah. Wow. This is her territory. All All right, we've cleansed our bodies. I feel clean.
I feel clean too. Should we do some blessies?
Let's do some blessings. It's time for blessings.
Okay. At my friend Carrie's birthday party, she got a reptile lady.
So cool.
It was so cool. I got to hold a snake. I got to hold a couple snakes. I got to hold some lizards, a turtle, and here's who I'm gonna bless: a tarantula named Sneakerz.
What a piece of greatness. That is like incredible. An absolute icon.
Yeah, Sneakerz is that girl. Okay.
I love it because there's 8 feet. Yeah. Like so many sneakers.
So many little sneakers. And for anyone who doesn't know me, I am so afraid of bugs and specifically spiders. I grew up, I had a recurring nightmare about them. If you had told me like 5 days ago that I would be holding a tarantula, I would have spit in your face. I would have said, fuck you and your mother. I would never fucking do that. But then when she brought out Sneakerz, I had a visceral reaction. I was like shaking almost and like, ugh. But I was like, I should hold it. If I'm scared, how often do you get a chance to like kind of face your fear and do something that scares you and like with like no risk? Like the reptile lady was like so nice. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
And so she's like, you can give her a high five first and see how you feel.
Oh my God.
So she was holding the tarantula. This is a big girl, as big as my hand.
Yeah.
And
Which one of the legs?
And she I put up my finger towards her and her front leg, she just touched it.
No.
And I was like, okay, if I hold her, she's not going to like run. She's like, no, she's really chill. And I held out my hand and you could feel the little like almost like hairy little spikes come out of her feet. But it was so gentle. It's like, if you've like ever touched a snake before, it's like way softer and smoother and very, very elegant and just so much nicer than you think.
Yeah.
And this was the same thing. It was like, this thing felt
like the tactile experience was like really cool.
Yes. And you could just tell there was like just this energy of sweetness.
A gentle energy from
Sneakerz, this big, hairy, scary tarantula.
Oh.
And she's just kind of like walking around and she like webbed and I pulled it like the woman was like, you can like pull it. And so like I pulled like web out of her butt.
Oh my God. Is that docking?
Yeah.
I can't believe you docked Sneakerz.
Jealous?
Yes. I am jealous. I think that's the point of life is to dock Sneakerz. No, I want to do it. Damn it.
We got to get a reptile lady at our house.
Yeah, I would for sure do that. That's so cool.
It rocked.
Did you feel like Sneakerz had a personality?
Yeah, she was very like kind of chill and just like looking around, webbing here, webbing there. Do you think Sneakerz has a soul? Oh my God, I kind of do.
I do too. I think that.
No.
I think everything has a soul. That's why I have a tough time killing ants.
Yeah, and like eating meat. Oops.
Yeah. I have a tough
it's not
time.
good. I can't go down this. I can't go down this thread. I can't pull this thread.
We can't pull this out of your butt.
Well, and the snakes were sweet too. And one particularly liked our friend Lindsay Frank. They were holding a snake. I want to say, I think its name was Fluffy. It was like kind of a big, and it was like nuzzling into them.
Oh,
and like
Fluffy would like them.
Yeah, and like cuddling into their sweatshirt, and it was so sweet. And Fluffy just stayed there.
Oh, that's so
and it was
cool.
like, and it was not, and she was like nuzzling them, like a little like a puppy or something. It was crazy.
Well, I'm fucking jealous of that too.
I know.
Cool.
Don't worry, we'll hold some snakes.
Oh, I've held a tarantula one time. It was a long time ago. I was on a TV like set. It was for Adam Devine's house party, which I worked on a million years ago, and they had some sort of whatever, and they let me hold it backstage. Like, well, it wasn't even backstage because they were shooting on this huge house set, but like we were over in the garage or whatever where they had like all the crew set up, and I got to hold it. The person came over and was like, do you want to hold it? Because I was like looking at it, like I think they could see the yearning in my eyes where I was like, whoa, cool. Because I love spiders.
Yeah,
like just out and out love them. And it was cool. I remember feeling that thing of like, whoa, it
it feels like it's communicating. I mean, there are those accounts on TikTok of little spiders, like the little, they're like black and white, and they have like, they only live like 2 years, and one had just recently died, and the person put like a fan cam thing of it after it had died, and I fully wept. I cried. It was just like this 2-year-old spider that had like crawled into its little nest and died, and she's like, this is what happens, blah blah blah. But I was like weeping because she does the voice of it where it's like, goodbye.
Oh my God. Bye.
Anyways, being an adult cancer is crazy. Sometimes. I love this blessing. I can't wait for you to light this candle. God, for Sneakerz.
Thank you for your service, Sneakerz. Legend.
Doesn't it feel like you're going to be like in the movie, what is the movie where they get so small and
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and then Sneakerz comes along and like saves you at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we ride away.
Yeah.
And I ride her like a worm in Dune.
And then the end is oh my God, you with like the web, like 2 little webs holding them. Just hitching a ride. God, that's so funny. Like across the yard. And then the end is you get big again, but so does Sneakerz.
Oh God.
And then Sneakerz is like a car you take to high school. Incredible.
Thank you.
I would like to bless the trailer for The Crow for starring my main man, Bill Skarsgård. I had no idea this was coming. And I've been rock hard ever since. And I cannot wait to go see this stupid movie. And I'm going to make you come with me. And I'm going to scream at it. Because he is the love of my life. That tall, when he gets, he's bringing that Pennywise energy back.
Yeah.
And he's also kind of buffed out a little bit, which I don't need or love.
Right.
But I'll take it. It's fine. I'll still purchase it. But I just feel like he's doing that, like, and it's not a hot take, but here's a very specific Dickie thing. We're supposed to not like the women in refrigerators trope.
Right.
Which, for those that don't know, Women in Refrigerators is the movie like trope where a woman dies and it motivates the male character for the rest of the story.
Right.
I like it. Guess what? I like it. I don't care. Killer. He's so mad. It's that thing. Like, I love that. Like, what did he do to you?
Yeah.
Tell me what he did. So it's like, yeah, if they die and he's like, I'm fucking a god and I'm going to exact revenge. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. As long as we got to watch him have sex one time.
Right.
Even if it's in flashback and he's like, it's like gauzy through like the laundry, like hanging on the line or whatever.
Or like under the covers. Like she's like laughing. Do you want pancakes?
Do you want? And he's still the crow though. So he's like, yeah.
No syrup.
No syrup.
Okay, freak.
All right. Coffee.
But first, coffee.
But first, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. That's him singing.
Yes. Oh, Crow, you're so funny.
Oh, Crow. Anyways, I'm just very excited for it, and I can't wait. I also can't wait for Furiosa.
Yeah, it's gonna rock.
It's gonna roll. So I feel like we have a good little movie
Some
spring.
good action.
It's equinox, baby. It's time to bounce into a period of light. Woo! And I feel like that's happening for movies too,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, my man Bill Skarsgård getting he's getting that main character, that titular character, and I mean,
Yeah.
I guess he was the titular character as well. Also,
Right.
Big Spider.
Oh my God.
I know, scary spider though.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Not the same energy as Sneakerz. What if the It Spider fought Sneakerz and Sneakerz like won, but you were like, no, don't die.
Oh my God.
But then Sneakerz doesn't die.
I don't know, Dickie. Here's where you're an optimist. I don't think Sneakerz would win against Pennywise in spider form. I really don't think so. I love Sneakerz, and she's so cool, and she's absolutely iconic. But she wouldn't beat Pennywise.
This is why you and I are such a great pair, as I love to say. I think Sneakerz would be like, pow, and just like with that 7th like leg or whatever, just like right in the back, like get right in one of those eyes, you know. And then Pennywise would be like, ow. And then Sneakerz would be like picking up one of the kids and like throwing them on the back and stuff and like get out of the tunnels or whatever. That's what I think. And then fly away. And then they all fly away. It's more like Falcor than it is anything else. That's the end of it, by the way.
Oh, okay. I've never seen it, so I'm just going to believe you.
I've seen it a lot. I read that book a lot too. I think it has something to do. The reason I say that, I think it has something to do with my women in refrigerators. Sort of affinity. Mm-hmm. But whatever. Anyways, kill them all. I'll light my little candle for Bill Skarsgård.
Light it up.
Can't wait to put his picture in my locker.
Sorry.
Docking. And now it's time for curses. Wait, I have to do that again because I fucked it up. And now, curses. It still gets me. Every time.
I want to curse. Maybe I've even said this. I need to curse my messy room.
Yeah, I would love to curse my messy room along with your messy room. Damn.
It has to stop. It's not stopping.
Wow, you want to talk about villain. Your messy room versus you. You've been in this battle as long as I've known you.
I'm fighting for my life.
You are cleaning it.
Yes. And this is the worst I think it's ever been.
Has it gotten to it? Oh. It's funny because you and I don't really see in each other's rooms very much.
Right. No, it's not the most messy, but just the longest it's gone without like a full reset.
It's darkest right before the dawn. Ploink.
Ploink. Just my pile.
Oh, not the pile.
The pile. Everyone's got their pile right, and mine is just out. It has a life of its own. It's out of control. It's now the intermingling of the clean clothes with the dirty clothes.
No.
Oh God, it's so.
How big is the pile?
Dreadful.
Are we talking knee?
What is it? The Pacific Ocean garbage patch.
The island.
The island that kills seagulls. That's what's in my room.
Do you think the island in the Pacific Ocean has a soul?
At this point,
yeah,
and it's not good.
No, it's a
not
nasty
good soul.
evil. That is Pennywise.
That's Pennywise.
Jesus Christ! Oh man, your room hand.
I know. I'll get there. I just it's a question of like systems.
Yeah,
and time management.
This is what was a problem with my room is that there aren't places to put the things.
Right.
And so there's the natural spillover. It's after I do laundry when it's clean. Mm-hmm. And that's what really messes up the whole system. Mm-hmm. If you had to change one big thing about it, like, do you need like a big dresser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough storage because the closet is so small.
The closet is tiny.
And I just need to get rid of a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But I don't want to.
I know.
But I don't want to.
I know. Well, all your shit's cool.
Thanks. A lot of good it's done me.
Yeah, it's just about where to put it.
Yeah.
Marie Kondo had it right.
She really did.
Everything needs a home.
Ugh, she's so annoying. No, she's perfect. I love her. I didn't mean that. I was lashing out. Anyway.
I was lashing out. I was lashing out because she was right.
Because she was right and I'm wrong, okay? Okay, here I go. Oh, God.
Yeah.
The black magic was strong on that one. It took me so long.
I know. The fire was fighting you. I would like to curse hoodies where the hood is small. Yeah. Like when I put a hood up on my hoodie, I want to look like an assassin. Mm-hmm. I don't want to look like a Q-tip. Like I don't like it. Like especially if you could see like the ear like shape through the hood.
Oh no! Or you look like a little snap pea. It's not good.
Like a snow pea.
Yeah, no, you
can see the little pee inside of the pod. Also, too, it's like, you know, I have kind of thick hair. I have a lot of hair, and it's just, especially when I have it up in a messy bun, and then you put the hood on it, and then you really look goofy. Like you got like a little horn or something. You look like a cornucopia. And that's not a cute shape. Do you know what I mean? It's not the silhouette I'm looking for. Also, like, I like the idea of like when the whole thing needs to be big, right? But it's just not fair when it's like the sweatshirt's the right size and then you just put this little like snug cap, like a skull cap on. Like I'm about to put a wig over it or something. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. So anyways, just make them big. I don't know why. I have my favorite OP sweatshirt, my little Ocean Pacific sweatshirt I've had for ages, has the tiniest stupid hood. It does, I will say, it does look kind of cool like when it's not up because it kind of like you can see it sort of around the neck, which is cool. But then I put it on and I look like I put a sock on my head.
Not hot.
It's not hot. Me with no hair is not hot. I'll tell you that much. Looking like a tall gray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, I just thought I'd curse that because it happens.
Yeah.
You know?
It has to stop.
Don't do that to me. I already got somebody not texting me on the weekends. Oh, ow, burned. Ow. Talk about it fighting you back. Hurts so good. Just had wax pour down my fingers. Oh well. It's fine. I'll dock you. I'll wax you. Or whatever. Put that off. Beautiful.
Well, do we want to do readings for spring, since it's a spring equinox, and these readings can just be for the season?
What an inspired idea.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yes, we want to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is the part of the show where if you would like a reading from us, all you have to do is pick between the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead, close your eyes, especially if you're driving, and give it a thought. Which number is calling to you? And then we'll go ahead and pull cards for them. For the spring, what kind of spring are you going to have? Supposedly, the astrology is all about us getting through the final push of some nastiness, and then it's going to be beautiful this summer. There you go. I'm cutting the deck for Han. All right. For the number ones, here is what we pulled.
We pulled the 3 of Swords, Temperance reversed, and Page of Swords.
Wow.
Which, at first glance, doesn't look super fun. But it's not that bad.
It feels like a lot of like what's going on with my like Lone Star energy, TBH, which is like, feels like it's like you're in your head. It seems like it's bad. Give it some time. It always comes back. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Enough of that.
My like eternal optimism. It'll be fine. And it will, which is what's crazy about it. But I think too, if we actually go through it. So the 3 of Swords being that heart that has the 3 swords through it, everyone always is like, ah, when they see it. But I do think it is about, we talk about this a lot, the swords being painful thoughts, that they can be the most painful suit because your thoughts have the most power to hurt you. But yeah, maybe going through a little bit of heartbreak, or maybe in your head about some heartbreak. But then I do love a little Temperance reverse because it's like, maybe you're not giving it the time it needs, and you should. You know, just give it some space, trust in sort of like that everything is supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen, and not when you want it to happen necessarily. And then the Page of Swords to me feels like, and we're up and out again. You know, it's like it's Friday and we're going out, we're putting on our boots.
Right.
How do you feel about it, Han? I do love when our interpretations aren't exactly the same.
No, I feel very similar, especially with the first two, like the kind of either your own thoughts or something. It feels a little heavy at first, and then the Temperance reverse is about like kind of like calling you back in to like recalibrate.
Yeah, it feels to me like a coach at halftime being like, "Okay, kids, settle down."
Yeah. And then, but what I think, or I see Page of Swords, and I don't think this is like opposed to your interpretation, but I kind of see it because a lot of times it represents to me like a person.
I do think you're
and
right
a
on
very
that.
like sort of like maybe brash or defensive person. And if this is like all together, I think maybe it's like you've taken some criticism or someone has hurt you, but it's because of their own insecurities.
Yes, I see this because the Page also too, if you look at this card, he kind of has the sword up back like he's about to swing, but he looks like, you know, like when you're like, you look like you're gonna hit your sibling and you like pull your arm back and you're like, ugh, but you're not.
Right.
That it feels like I'll get you,
Right.
I'll swing, but you don't really want to.
Yeah.
So
You're
like
a bit of a paper tiger.
you're posturing. You're posturing, babe.
A posturing paper tiger.
So instead, just maybe keep it easy.
Yeah. I think if there's something or someone that's making you feel not good about yourself, you can take space from that person and not take it personally.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Happy spring.
Happy spring.
All right, number ones.
Shit.
It's all right. We're in the same boat. And Hannah shuffling. Hi, Lyle. Hi, baby. And now for your moment in purview. Lyle does this thing where he likes to come under the table and scratch you from underneath it when you move your hand to look at a card. And he's a true little demon under there. All right, I'm cutting the deck for the twos. Great. Hannah's pulling the cards. Look at these. The pages coming around. All right.
That's so funny.
For twos, we have pulled
The Four of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Empress reversed.
a very springy sort of overarching spread.
Very
A lot of
much.
blue sky here.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah, you want to take a shot at this first interpretation?
Yeah. So the Four of Cups shows a little guy sitting in the grass with three cups, and then presented to him from the ether is like a hand with a cup, and has his arms crossed and he's not into it. So usually this is a card about kind of like apathy or not seeing things that are being offered to you because
Sorry, Lyle's like, pay attention to me. I'm under the table. I want to play my evil game.
he's so crazy. He's the little paw coming out from the cloud. It's not offering you a cup.
He's offering you a scratch.
It's offering you a scratch. Ah!
Oh, Lyle.
Thanks. That was crazy. Okay.
It's because the magic's happening.
The magic is happening. So if, like the Four of Cups is kind of about not seeing the opportunities that are in front of you. Then we move on to the Page of Wands, which is about, again, court cards. I think about certain specific people or situations. And this is a person that is, a page is like kind of like a more of a novice level person or a younger person who is excitable. So I wonder if there is an opportunity, or if there's someone that works for you or that you work with, or if you have like kids in your life and maybe they're annoying, but maybe look to them or look to that situation for an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then the Empress reverse is very optimistic. Reverse or upright. It's all about sort of like the promise of spring and bounty and everything coming in time. Also, it's a very maternal card about like nurturing.
Yeah, especially with like a little kid that's being annoying.
Exactly. Or maybe it's the kid inside of you. Maybe it's your inner child that's
Sort of needing some attention.
yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Dickie?
I have the same thing where I'm kind of like, the Four of Cups is usually about not appreciating, it's sort of, to me, it feels like when you go to a party and you're obsessed with like one person, whether they're there or not, and you're always looking for the door to watch them come in, but you're not talking to anyone that's like new. And it's like, yeah, that person coming in you might have three cups with them of like all the history and stuff, but you could start new cups with somebody else. And so it to me is also too just a reminder to not only look at what you aren't appreciating, but just to be present. Just like even if you just realize somebody's offering you something, you don't have to take it. But instead of feeling like arms crossed, I don't have anything.
Right.
Like you do have things. So maybe it's just like kind of like opening up your eyes. And then I think if you open up your eyes, you see probably this page of wands, which maybe is somebody that's like a little bit annoying, right? Or whatever.
Or young, or
or
energetic, or
you know, sometimes too, where you're kind of like people that are like more excited to see you. Maybe something like that.
yeah.
And then I do think the Empress reverse is about like, okay, it's like there is a lot here, but maybe we're not appreciating it.
Yeah.
But the idea of actual spring, it's the most spring card that could be sprung.
Yeah.
And so there is fertile ground, and like, yeah, you know, sometimes I love the reverse cards too, because sometimes they're like, to me, it's the interpretation is almost like being a little bad.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, if you're the Empress, maybe you could be a little bad and do something that you wouldn't normally do. Maybe that's fun.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of in Sex and the City when Charlotte like doesn't like Harry, and then she has sex with him and she's like, it was the best sex of my life.
Yeah.
She's like, but I can't be with Harry.
Right.
But then of course it's like good.
Yeah.
And this is like, obviously all mine skew a little more romantic in interpretation. I don't think it's necessarily a romantic spread.
Yeah.
But something in that like kind of story vein. That's what I think.
I love that. So number 2s, keep your eyes peeled.
And how about you being the Charlotte, dude? Okay. And now Hannah is shuffling the deck for number 3s. Number 3s, come on down. I'm going to hold the mic up while I cut.
Nice.
Slap her down. Okay, number 3s. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't panic. Oh, wait, you can't see.
The spread is
The 4 of Swords.
another 4.
Yeah. And Wheel of Fortune reversed, and then 9 of Swords. More swords.
Yes.
1s and 3s in their heads.
People we're coming out of winter. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think, and I also think too, it's like one of those late winters where it's like you don't come out easy, you know? You have to be like reborn figure, like literally.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 of Swords, we always this is always that hungover card to me where you're just like you need rest. You gotta sleep.
Yeah.
And it's like that nap where you like wake up like and it's dark and you're like, fuck. I slept so long. I did a bad thing.
Yeah.
That to me is 4 of Swords. But then Wheel of Fortune reverse, meaning maybe like it feels like we've got a lot of anxiety here.
Yeah.
But something is changing. You know what I mean? This to me feels a lot too like what you were talking about, Han, at the top of like, got to figure out a new job. Where is the new, you know, swinging from vine to vine, but it will work out. But like, yeah, you're clocking the end, especially to the Wheel of Fortune reverse has the devil figure on the top of our little circle. And so he's kind of ruling the roost right now. So things may seem bad, but then when we get to the 9 of Swords, it is literally waking up from the nightmare and you're okay. So I think this ending is a good ending.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yes. I completely agree. That's exactly how I interpret them too. It's going to feel a little tough.
Yeah.
But it's all temporary. And that's like the nice thing about the Wheel of Fortune is like the wheel is always turning. Even when the devil's on the top, it never stays that way for long. Nothing can ever stay the same.
Right.
So if things are not going great, they can't be this way forever. And like this 9 of Swords kind of reminding you that your worries, and not that it's all in your head, but that's one way to look at it, or those are just, a lot of it is just thoughts and noise. That's not the truth. And it's not going to be that way forever.
Right. You know what it looks like to me? It's like, it literally looks like if you were to take the end of Sleeping Beauty and put it in tarot card form.
Wow.
Like the 4 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune reversed, 9 of Swords. Like you're like waking up and it's like the end.
Yeah.
But you also had to fight through the devil to get there.
Yeah.
You had to hack through all those vines. But then you wake up.
Then you wake up and it's fine.
You okay. You fine.
Yeah.
You gonna be okay. Yeah. But it is the end of winter. You're feeling it. 3's feeling it more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Rise and shine.
And those are our readings for
Spring 2024.
Yeah. If they resonated, let us know. You can always hit us up too on Instagram at the Tarot Show 444. I'm at Dickie Pants. Hannah is at Harnar Gargar. We post funny memes and stuff. We're cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Just follow. Give us a little follow.
Yeah, like why not? Like, what else are you doing with your follows? You have infinite follows.
Yeah.
You follow
Don't be
anybody.
stingy.
Don't be stingy. Give it to me.
Give it to me. Give it to me right now.
You better give it to me. Or I'm gonna set my boyfriend the Crow after you, and he can't die.
Damn, they got him going through the ringer on that.
I know, man. It's like he's getting shot and stabbed and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But also too, we've seen a lot of that with like your Deadpool,
Right.
your Wolverine. But I don't think I've actually seen someone shoot through their own body before. Like that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I'll take it. I'm not really saying it for the effects anyway. So.
You're saying it to support your boyfriend because you're a good partner.
I'm seeing it to give my money as a vote to the studio system to let them know what I want more of.
Yep.
And that's shirtless Bill Skarsgård franchises. Give it to me.
Voting with your dollars works.
That's what Bernie Sanders told me. That's what he told me.
He told you that.
Yeah, he has a
personally.
new podcast. He told me that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I saw it.
Direct competition.
Oh my God. Tarot Show versus Bernie.
Gotta take him down.
We gotta take him down somehow. Just socially.
Well, should we leave them alone now?
Yeah, we'll leave you guys alone. We gotta go watch Vanderpump Rules anyway.
Ugh, don't get me started.
I won't.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Off mic.
Off mic. Tom Sandoval.
Oh, gosh.
Give me one apology that you fucking mean.
Disgusting.
Actually crazy. They just filmed the reunion. What even happened?
I'm so excited.
All right, folks. Well, we really appreciate you.
Yeah, and we're with you.
From the womb
To the tomb.
Ploink.